Did you know that the only thing that separates the rich from the poor is not luck, inheritance, or working yourself to exhaustion? It's the way they think about money. That's right. It's not a matter of genetics or external circumstances. The real key to financial success lies within each of us, in how we approach money, investments, and opportunities. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how mindset can be the dividing line between achieving a life of wealth and being trapped in scarcity. Now, you might be wondering, but how can mindset be so important? The answer is simple. Who you are on the inside shapes what you create on the outside. If you believe that money is hard to come by, that you don't deserve to be rich, or that you will always live in scarcity, then those thoughts become your reality. On the other hand, those who believe they can grow, learn, and thrive in any situation end up creating opportunities that most people can't even imagine. In this video, we will explore how the mindset of the wealthy is completely different from that of the poor, and how this difference is the main reason for incredible successes in the financial world. I will reveal to you the secret of the millionaire mindset and show you how to apply it to your life to start attracting wealth in practical and real ways. So, if you're ready to change your mindset and transform your financial life, stay with me until the end. I guarantee that what you learn here will set you on the right path to financial freedom. Let's go. Many people look at millionaires and think, oh, that guy was lucky, or he was born rich, so it was easy for him. But is that really true? Is wealth just a matter of fate or privilege? The short answer is no. The truth is that most current millionaires were not born wealthy. In fact, research shows that over 80% of millionaires built their wealth from scratch, without inheritance or significant financial advantages early in life. So why do so many people still believe in the myth of luck or inheritance? The belief that only the privileged can get rich is a way to justify one's own lack of action. It's easier to think that financial success depends on external factors than to take responsibility for our choices and habits. But if that were true, how could we explain stories like Warren Buffett's? Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, did not inherit his fortune. He started by investing small amounts and built an empire over the years with patience, financial intelligence, and a growth-oriented mindset. The same goes for Oprah Winfrey, who was born into a poor family and faced numerous hardships before becoming one of the most influential and richest women on the planet. These examples prove that the true secret to wealth lies not in the starting point, but in the way one thinks and acts along the way. While some people remain trapped in the mindset that it's impossible to get rich, others choose to learn about money, seek opportunities, and persist until they achieve results. And this brings us to a crucial point. If your mindset about money doesn't change, your financial reality won't change either. Now that we've dismantled the myth of luck and inheritance, it's time to delve deeper into the true factor that separates the rich from the poor: mindset. If there's one thing that truly differentiates the rich from the poor, it's not the money they have, but rather how they think about it. Have you ever noticed how some people can rise from poverty to build fortunes while others seem stuck in endless cycles of financial struggle? This happens because mindset defines the decisions we make, and our decisions shape our financial reality. The rich mindset is focused on growth, opportunities, and continuous learning. Wealthy individuals believe that money can be multiplied and that the right knowledge can open doors to new income sources. They constantly seek ways to invest, learn, and innovate. In contrast, the poor mindset is rooted in fear, scarcity, and limitation. People with this mindset believe that money is hard to earn and easy to lose. Instead of looking for ways to grow financially, they focus on avoiding risks and cling to beliefs like, money is dirty, rich people don't go to heaven, if I earn more, they will want to take it from me. He didn't have extra money, but he had a clear vision and a growth mindset. Instead of thinking small, he believed in the long-term potential of the internet and decided to take a risk. The result? He built one of the largest empires in the world. Now, imagine a person with a poor mindset in his place. This person might have said, "Oh, but starting a business is too risky. What if it doesn't work out? Better to stick with a secure job." Do you see the difference? The rich accept failures as learning experiences, while the poor avoid failure at all costs. When something goes wrong, the rich mindset asks, "What can I learn from this?" The poor mindset simply says, "See, I'm not good at this." Here are some attitudes that can help you develop a wealthy mindset. Replace limiting beliefs with growth beliefs. Instead of thinking, "Money is hard," say, "Money is a tool I can learn to use." View challenges as opportunities. Whenever you face a financial problem, ask yourself, "How can I solve this and grow from this experience?" Surround yourself with big thinkers. Your friends, the content you consume, and the conversations you have daily directly influence your thinking about money. Now that you understand the difference between a wealthy mindset and a poor mindset, it's time to take it a step further and learn about the habits that rich people cultivate every day to build and maintain their fortunes. Let's go. Now that we understand that mindset is the true differentiator between the rich and the poor, an essential question arises. What do the rich do differently in their daily lives? The answer lies in their habits. Small actions repeated daily create significant results over time. It's not about winning the lottery or receiving a large inheritance. It's about building a solid foundation of behaviors that lead to wealth. It may seem obvious, but this is one of the biggest differences between the rich and the poor. Many people, upon receiving a raise or earning more money, immediately increase their spending by purchasing unnecessary items or upgrading their lifestyle without any planning. The wealthy, on the other hand, understand that extra money is not meant to be spent, but rather invested. They live below their means and use the difference to multiply their wealth. A real-life example. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, has lived in the same house since 1958. Even though he could buy any mansion he wanted, he chose to maintain a modest lifestyle and focus on what really matters, making his money work for him. While many people spend hours on their phones consuming irrelevant content, the wealthy cultivate the habit of reading and continuous learning. Bill Gates reads about 50 books a year. Elon Musk taught himself about rockets by studying books and asking experts. What do these individuals have in common? They understand that knowledge is true power. If you want to change your financial life, start asking yourself, how many books about money have I read? How much time do I dedicate to learning about investments? Am I following people who truly understand finance? If your answer is little or never, then this is your opportunity to start right now. A classic mistake of those who never get rich is relying on a single source of income. The wealthy know that depending solely on a paycheck is a huge risk. Therefore, they create multiple streams of income, such as investments, businesses, real estate, and digital assets. Real-life example. The vast majority of millionaires have at least 7 sources of income. While an average person relies exclusively on their job, a millionaire can earn money from stocks, rental properties, businesses, and even royalties from books or courses. Practical tip: start creating a new source of income gradually. It could be something small, like a freelance job or a simple investment. The important thing is to take the first step. While many people desire quick money and immediate results, the wealthy play a long game. They understand that building wealth takes time and patience. Those with a poor mindset easily fall for get-rich-quick schemes, pyramid schemes, and miraculous promises. The wealthy know that the only real way to build solid wealth is to invest consistently and maintain discipline. Real-life example. Jeff Bezos founded Amazon in 1994 and only began to see significant profits years later. If he had given up at the first obstacles, Amazon would never have become the giant it is today. If you want to build true wealth, ask yourself, do I think long-term or do I just want quick money? Am I willing to invest and wait for the results? Can I start now, even with little money? Now that you know the essential habits for achieving wealth, let's talk about something fundamental: how to overcome the fears and limiting beliefs that prevent you from taking action. If habits and mindset are so powerful, why do so many people still find themselves trapped in financial scarcity? The answer lies in fear and limiting beliefs. From an early age, we are bombarded with negative messages about money. Money is the root of all evil. If you want to be rich, you'll have to exploit others. It's impossible to get rich honestly. These phrases get ingrained in our subconscious and shape our actions without us realizing it. But the truth is that money is neither good nor bad. It merely amplifies who you already are. If you are a generous person, you'll have more resources to help others. If you enjoy comfort, you'll have more opportunities to provide that for yourself and your family. One of the biggest financial blocks is the fear of losing money. Many people prefer to leave their money stagnant in savings accounts, afraid to invest and make mistakes. The problem is that the real risk isn't investing, it's doing nothing. Real-life example. Many people who invested in the stock market or cryptocurrencies saw their wealth grow exponentially over the years. Those who merely observed missed out on incredible opportunities. How can you overcome this? Understand that making mistakes is part of the learning process. The wealthy don't shy away from failure, they learn from it. Instead of thinking, what if I lose money? Ask yourself, what can I learn if something goes wrong? It may sound strange, but many people fear becoming wealthy. They associate wealth with betrayal, envy, and even distancing from family and friends. If you've ever thought, if I get rich, people will take advantage of me, know that this belief could be sabotaging you. How to overcome this? Remember that money merely amplifies your choices. You can use wealth to help your family, travel the world, or invest in social projects. View money as an ally, not an enemy. If you want to change your financial life, you need to start changing your internal dialogue. Here are some practical ways to reprogram your mind for abundance. Daily affirmations. Every day, repeat phrases like, I am capable of creating wealth, or money comes to me easily and consistently. Exposure to positive content. Read books, watch videos, and follow people who share a healthy perspective on money. Avoid negative conversations about finances. If you're surrounded by people who constantly complain about money, start changing your environment. Now that you know how to overcome mental blocks about money, it's time to discuss something essential: how to turn knowledge into real action and begin your journey toward wealth. Knowing how the wealthy think and act is a significant step, but there's a vast difference between having knowledge and applying it. Many people spend their entire lives reading finance books, watching motivational videos, and dreaming of a better life, yet they never put anything into practice. The reason? Analysis paralysis. They wait for the perfect moment, the ideal investment, or absolute certainty before taking action. But the truth is that the perfect moment never arrives. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking they need a lot of money to start investing or create a business. This is not true. Real-life example, many of the world's biggest companies started small. Steve Jobs founded Apple in a garage. Elon Musk launched his first company with a loan from his mother. Jeff Bezos started Amazon selling books online. They didn't wait for the right moment. They created the right moment. Practical tip: if you want to invest, start with small amounts. If you want to start a business, begin with a side project. The key is to take that first step. The wealthy don't just dream, they create concrete plans. If you want to change your financial reality, you need to turn your desires into real, measurable goals with defined deadlines. For example, instead of saying, I want to make more money, define it as, I want to increase my income by 30% in the next 6 months by creating a new online income stream. Practical tip: write down your goals on paper and assign a deadline for each one. Small daily actions can lead to significant results over time. Financial success doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of well-established daily habits. Here are some actions you can implement into your routine. Read 10 pages of a finance book every day. Invest a small amount monthly, even if it's little. Explore new ways to earn money, such as freelancing or digital businesses. Track your finances and cut unnecessary expenses. The difference between those who get rich and those who remain stagnant isn't luck, but rather what each person does daily. If you're surrounded by people who only complain about money and believe that getting rich is impossible, guess what will happen? You'll be influenced by that mindset. Real example: many successful entrepreneurs talk about the importance of having a good social circle. Jim Rohn once said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Practical tip: start following people who have already achieved what you desire. Join groups, attend events, and take courses that connect you with a growth mindset. Now that you know how to turn knowledge into action, it's time to wrap up our journey with a call to transformation. In the next chapter, we will discuss how to take the first step and start your financial change today. Now that you've understood the difference between the mindset of the rich and the poor, discovered the habits that lead to wealth, and learned how to turn knowledge into action, there's just one thing left: take the first step. Many people finish watching videos like this, filled with motivation, but end up doing nothing. They return to their routines, forget the lessons, and continue living the same way. And do you know what that means? Nothing will change. If you don't take immediate action, your brain will come up with excuses to delay. That's why there's a simple method called the 5-second rule, created by Mel Robbins. When you have an idea or an impulse to act, count down from 5 to 1 and act before your mind sabotages you. Practical examples: want to start investing? Open an account with a brokerage right now. Want to read more about finances? Look for a book and buy it today. Want to earn more money? Start exploring new income opportunities now. Your financial life 1 year from now depends on what you do today. The time will pass regardless. A year from now, you can look back and see that you made decisions that changed your financial life, or you may realize you did nothing and are still in the same place. The choice is in your hands, and it all starts now. If this content has helped you, share it with someone else who also needs this change. Don't keep this knowledge to yourself. Spread this message and help more people achieve financial freedom. Of course, please provide the text you would like me to translate. Sure, please provide the text you would like me to translate, and I'll be happy to assist you with it. Sure, please provide the text you would like me to translate, and I'll be happy to assist you. It seems like you want me to translate a specific piece of text, but I don't see any text provided for translation. Please provide the text you'd like me to translate, and I would be happy to assist. Sure. Please provide the text you'd like me to translate, and I will ensure it is accurately and fluently rendered in US English while preserving the original context and tone. Sure. Please provide the text you would like me to translate, and I will ensure it meets your requirements for accuracy, fluency, and cultural relevance.